Alright, so I'm going to have to come back part 2. There's part 1 and 2 because I accidentally got a text message. And so anyway, here we are. I'm putting the skimmer back in. I just dumped that first bucket of trash and debris that we got off of the little small attachment over there. You can see that little flat attachment. Now I'm going to put the cleaning brush on. And I'm going to go over again with the cleaning brush. I'm going to start here and go back and forth, cleaning everything really slow. This is the part that's going to take the most time. And just go back and forth. I get the sides of the pool. I normally do those first, go all the way around each side. Do the lower level, do the sides, and then do the bottom. And I start here going down the slope, and I save the very bottom for last because as you're cleaning, most stuff will settle. So I always do that last. And then at the very end, I'll come over and clean the steps off. So. Alright, so I've got the cleaner brush on now. Pressurize the line just like I did in the first video. It's the easiest way to do this. So drop it down so it's just slightly submerged, but it doesn't have a seal. We'll come over here and push this up. You can see that. Sometimes it's hard to do this with just one hand. Oh, let's see if I can get some leverage. Okay, it's kind of hard to do with one hand. If I had two hands, it's a lot easier. So I'm just gonna sit down here and show you guys. All right. So take this, hold it over there, and as you can hear the bubbles, it's basically pushing water through the hose, pushing out all of the air. And that's, you just get it full, get the hose full of water. And years ago, I just used to leave the hose floating, and then I'd have to try to get the hose over here and jerk it out of the pool and put it in here, and you'd lose so much pressure because you get air in the line, and then it'd take a while for the air to work itself out. So now I've got my cleaning attachment on, and this right here is going to take the most time. So we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so I figured, I was thinking there may be some people coming over, friends and family that's never cleaned a pool before. So kind of a tip, as you're using this, you just make little small movements. You just kind of go back and forth. It's almost like vacuuming a floor in a house, but slower. Because if you push this thing across the bottom of the pool fast, all it does is it just pushes everything. It doesn't actually suck it up. So you have to go slow enough for the vacuum to pull all the debris through the bottom of that. And then like that spot right there, when you get over areas that are concentrated, that's my neighbor, just go back and forth. You can lift it up a little bit if you lift it off the bottom just a tad. So like right here, I'll slide over here so we can see there's several little pieces on the bottom of this. Yeah, it's kind of hard with the, see if I can zoom in just a little bit. So there we go. So we just kind of go back and forth over it, and it just scrubs it. It knocks it loose from the bottom of the pool liner, and it picks it up. And so you just go as slow as you need to. There is nothing, the faster you go, the less clean this pool will be, or your pool, if you're watching this to help yourself out. So you just take your time, go back and forth, scrub the bottom of the pool, and it sucks it out. And that's why I was saying this part takes the longest, because it's more methodical. You're actually just spending time like a grid. You're just going back and forth little sections. I do like a foot section at a time, a foot, a foot, a foot. So this is about 400, maybe 500 feet. Actually, it might be bigger than that at the bottom of it, but it's, I believe this pool's 16 by 26 or 20, 28, something like that. So anyway, just back and forth. And that's what I'm going to do, so we'll come back later. This part's boring. Yep, fine. So, hey guys, back again. My wife has joined me. Just have a seat. So what I've done is I've cleaned with the brush the upper, the shallow end, and I've went all the way around the sides. As you can see now, the sides are looking good. There's still stuff in the bottom. So I've cleaned all the way around the sides and the lower end. So now's my favorite part. I'm actually going to get in the pool instead of walking around the edge here. I'm just gonna get in the pool and enjoy it while I'm cleaning it. That's kind of another tip for folks when you're cleaning these pools, because it's hot out here. So yeah, get the shallow end clean, get the sides clean, and then just get in it and clean it while you're inside of it. So I'll come back in just a few minutes and we'll see how that works out. All right, so yeah, this is my favorite part, is I actually come in, get in the pool, get your pole and throw in the pool. It's actually a lot easier to clean. So just going back and forth in here, you're not bending over the edge, you're not trying to put a lot of leverage. Doesn't require as much strength to scrub. I mean, there's just several advantages to doing this inside the pool. So yeah, you know, this is pretty much the home stretch. What I'll do now is I'll just kind of stay in the pool here. I go back and forth real slow. If you had a clear tub, you could actually lay a clear tub on top of the pool and you could see in the bottom, it'd be crystal clear. There'd be no reflections, there'd be no waves, nothing to block your view. So once you get in here, it's also a lot easier. You can see where everything's at, and it just actually helps you clean the pool a lot better. So this is what I'll do. Probably I've been going at this about 30 minutes, 40 minutes now. So now I'm just gonna take my time, get everything scrubbed out. In total, it'll probably take me, hour and a half, but then it'll be clean for the next week, or until it rains. If we have a big storm come up, it blows leaves and debris and stuff in. So I'm going to stop this video here, and then we'll pick up with another video. Once it's clean, I'll show the settings on the pool over here, the filter, how we backwash, clean it out, and then put our chemicals back in. And that'll be the last video or the next video that I do. So have a great day.